Most people are terrified of debt. But the rich, they use debt as a tool to build empires, buy assets, and reduce taxes. In this video, we'll uncover how the rich use debt to get richer and how you can too. Let's start with a myth, that all debt is bad. This belief traps millions of people in a cycle of stress and stagnation. But the wealthy understand the difference between bad debt and good debt. Bad debt drains your wallet. Think high-interest credit cards and car loans. Good debt, on the other hand, fuels wealth like borrowing to invest in real estate, business, or assets that generate income. Here's the key idea. The wealthy borrow money to buy things that make money. They don't borrow for liabilities like luxury cars or gadgets. Instead, they invest in asset properties that pay rent, businesses that generate profit, and investments that grow in value. Take real estate. A savvy investor might borrow $300,000 at a low interest rate to buy a rental property. If the rent brings in more money than the mortgage payment, they're earning income every single month without using their own cash. Over time, the property may appreciate, creating even more wealth. That's what's called leverage, using other people's money to grow your income. And there's more. In many cases, the interest on investment loans is tax deductible. That means the government helps cover the cost of your wealth-building strategy. Meanwhile, the average person uses after-tax income to pay off loans for things that lose value the moment they're bought. The wealthy don't fear debt because they use it strategically. They ask, will this debt generate a return? If the answer is yes, they use it to grow. If the answer is no, they avoid it. That mindset is powerful. Let's look at another example. Business debt. Imagine someone takes out a $10,000 loan to start an online store. They use it to buy inventory, build a website, and run ads. Within a few months, the store is bringing in $3,000 a month. They pay off the loan and now they own a profitable business, built with borrowed money. But here's the trap most people fall into. They borrow to buy things that lose value and don't pay them back. That new car? It depreciates. That expensive vacation? It's over in a week. That $2,000 TV? It's worth $800 next year. None of those things build wealth, they just create monthly payments. If you want to flip the script, here's how. First, shift your mindset. Debt is not evil, it's a tool. But like any tool, it can build or destroy depending on how it's used. Second, borrow for assets, not liabilities. Only take on debt that increases your income or net worth. If it doesn't pay you back, think twice. Third, start small. You don't need to buy an apartment building tomorrow. Start a small side hustle. Use a low-interest loan to fund a course, build a website, or buy inventory. Just make sure the goal is income, not status. Fourth, understand your numbers. What's the interest rate? How long until you break even? What's the risk? The rich don't guess, they plan. And finally, think long-term. The wealthy aren't chasing fast money. They play the long game using debt to build streams of income that grow over time. In the end, the difference between the wealthy and the struggling isn't income, it's mindset. The rich use money to buy freedom. The poor use it to buy things that disappear. And debt? It's not the enemy. When used wisely, it's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Start learning the rules of wealth. Start thinking like an investor. And stop fearing debt.